evening and welcome to the show from downtown Seattle. Hey, you know who was recently back in town? A two-time Olympic veteran, an international celebrity who has sparked controversy and fan worship, even a fashion trend, and all before the age of 25. So when he came back to town, Evening Magazine's Jim Dever caught up with the one and only Apolo Ono.
He struck gold in Salt Lake.
For me, it's a cool accomplishment. It's a cool story.
Did it again in Torino.
For so long, I've been searching for that perfect race, and then in Torino, I had the opportunity to do that.
But now, can Apolo Ono top the competition in Hollywood?
There's a lot of really cool opportunities for me available right now.
After 2 Olympics and 5 medals, the Seattle speed skating star is taking his fame in a new direction.
The future is very full.
We had a chance to finally catch up with the fastest man on ice during his first post-Olympic hometown visit, a trip bringing him face-to-face with local dignitaries and potential business partners.
You know, what's kind of interesting is that, you know, through my beginning of my career and through now as a speed skater, I've actually never had a local sponsor, which is kind of interesting, you know, and it's also kind of weird in a way. So we're looking for something to build relationships with that's a good, authentic fit with me.
That is surprising.
Yeah.
I'll be your sponsor. You need some money?
But the main purpose of Apolo's trip back home is rest and relaxation.
I've been traveling all over the United States, living out of a suitcase, and this is the first time, really, that I've been back in Seattle. So this is kind of my time, just kind of relax, think some things out, enjoy the city, and just be with my friends and family.
Apolo hasn't enjoyed an extended stay here in Seattle since before he skated to fame in the 2002 Games, where he scored a controversial victory in the 1500 meter. Apolo was judged the winner after the race's South Korean leader was disqualified for blocking.
I think that was just more blown out of proportion. Actually, we know it was.
Korean fans were so outraged, Apolo had to cancel a subsequent trip there due to death threats.
It was a little disappointing, too, to know that certain people felt the way they did.
It is Ono to the line! After 2006 brought Ono another gold on the short track, fans began to wonder if it would be his last.
I'm going to be in Vancouver, yes.
But will he be there to watch or to race?
If I'm going to be competing or not, that remains to be seen.
Although he'll be just 27 years old when the Games come to Vancouver, Apolo can't decide whether he's up for even more relentless training.
For me, another 4 years, it's a lot of sacrifice.
Could be he'll attend the Games as a star of stage or screen.
I spent about a month in LA after the Games, figuring out what career opportunities are there for my future. The entertainment field for me has always kind of sparked interest. It's something exciting, it's fast-paced, and it's a big challenge. Not necessarily in the same way as speed skating is, but a different kind of challenge, in that it's new and something that I think I'd enjoy doing.
Maybe you could be a crime-fighting speed skater.
Crime-fighting speed skater, Superman cross Spider-Man.
I would pay to see that.
He's keeping his options open on the personal front as well, since ending his Olympic romance with speed skater Allison Baver.
For so much of my life, I have basically just bared down and just not had any social interaction. I mean, I have, obviously, a little bit, but not to the degree a normal 23, 24-year-old would be in Seattle.
You don't even know how to talk to girls, right?
Yeah, I have no idea how to talk to girls. Right?
Women may come and go, but Dad is here to stay.
The nice thing about my relationship with my dad is he's going to support me whatever decisions I make.
Yuki alone raised Apolo since he was a baby, and the dynamic duo have supported each other through thick and thin ever since.
Just giving my all to whatever passion I have. You know, he's really taught me that, and he's such an incredibly hard worker, you know. And watching him when I was growing up, and our relationship building and growing still today, is pretty special to me.
Whether the next challenge leads him back to the ice or onward to Hollywood, Apolo Ono is determined to reach for the gold.
It is in my blood, that is for sure.
So, did you know the Korean skaters have officially put an end to their rivalry with Apolo? During last winter's Olympics, they invited the U.S. team to share the winner's podium with them, arm in arm. And one official even told Apolo he has a Korean fan club. Does that sound like a Hollywood ending or what?